would you like to shed a little bit of light on the big questions that have been asked around the constitutionality of the decision of the Prime Minister to inaugurate the Parliament himself? If you look at what we've seen over the course of the last 2 hours, it has been the Prime Minister entering Parliament, being greeted by the Speaker, the Prime Minister and the Speaker performing prayers, Prime Minister's installed the scepter. So, he's really been at the front and centre of this entire Parliament inauguration. The opposition, of course, has argued that all of this is befitting only of the office of the President, and this ceremony in a certain sense undermines that. Would you agree?
Give me a minute, I will come to this question, whether Prime Minister constitutionally is right in inaugurating or not. But first, about many questions have been paid, and we are constantly saying new Parliament. No. As a historian, I will say we never had a Parliament. The building that was there, if you look at Lieutenant Barker's entire note and also the correspondence with the British government in England, it was a Viceroy Council and Princess Chamber and Legislature. 3 functions were there. Concept of a free democracy, free Parliament was not there imbibed into that building. That building was colonial structure with colonial mindset and colonial scheme.
Well, there are many who would disagree with your point of view.
No, I'm not talking about what was its name before it came to be known as Parliament.
Yes.
Just, they may disagree. Everybody, as a Democrat, as academics, I give due respect. But look at the name before 1947.
Right.
It was Princess Chamber. It was Viceroy. It was never built with the design that Indian Parliament elected representative would sit here.
Sure.
And that too, almost about 700-800.
But they have for decades, and it has functioned for decades.
We somehow managed.
Yes.
This is for the first time you have your own building, with name Parliament, Sansad, concept, need and design as per the thing.
Okay.
So we must say, for the first time for me as a historian, here is a Parliament, and my appeal to all would have been,
it's a
leave
made
the
in India
Princess
Parliament.
Chamber, come to the Parliament building.
It's a made in India Parliament.
Made in, and now let
on
us
the constitutionality.
I'm coming. When Jawaharlal Nehru was there as Prime Minister, right from Bhakra Nangal Dam to all other things, IITs and AIMS, name one institution that was inaugurated by Rajendra Prasad or by Radhakrishnan. Prime Minister has been chief executive and always inaugurated. Today we are talking about sanctity of Parliament being inaugurated by Prime Minister. What happened within the same premises, a few meters away, more in bigger area, library building was inaugurated by Rajiv Gandhi. Similarly, annex, which is part of the Parliament. You
Can
can't
we
say
compare dams and libraries with the Parliament? I'm not so sure.
No,
but I get what you're saying, that there is a historical context to it. My question was more on the constitutionality of it. Historically...
I'm coming on that. Where in the Constitution written that in this building, this kind of building will be inaugurated by Prime Minister, this building will be inaugurated by President, wherein it is written either in the Constitution or procedure and so on. Today, all those who are raising this question, I feel very hurt when constantly a president is referred as Dalit president. He is a president of India. I am proud of him. President Murmu is president of India. I don't want to think they're tribal president. We must learn first to be proud of ourselves, and at the same time, don't play politics with constitutional position. President is constitutional position. Prime Minister is constitutional position.
Right.
And wherein in the Constitution it is written that such and such building will be
So you're saying
inaugurated.
essentially that there's nothing unconstitutional
Nothing
about
unconstitutional, nothing unconstitutional. And let us put it this way. 12 petitions have been filed till yesterday to stop this in Supreme Court. All have been thrown out, right from layout plan to use of land to COVID to all kinds of things. Have you seen in last 3 years a single step positive by opposition? Problem is, in India, opposition doesn't think that he has won. They think I have lost, which is bad, negative thinking. Appreciate who has won.
Well, there's nobody from the opposition, unfortunately, on the broadcast to counter what you're saying. I'm not going to be playing devil's advocate when it comes to that, but I think you've raised a fair point as far as historical precedence is concerned.
I'm not a member of any political party, but as academics.
No,